Hi guys, it's Trent, and today I want to read another book. I'm going to read The Goonies. I love The Goonies. I love the movie. I can't wait. So, okay. Mikey was a little boy who loved adventure, but none ever seemed to come his way. He lived in a place called the Goondocks. His best friends were Mouth, Dida, and Chunk. Mouth was Mouth liked making jokes. Dada invented gadgets. Chunk could make friends with anyone he met. They called themselves the Goonies. When a big company was about to destroy their homes, the Goonies discovered One-Eyed Willie's treasure map. The treasure was worth a lot of money. They could find it and save the Goondocks. See, there they are. There's Mikey looking at the map. Mikey's big brother, Brad, joined the Goonies on their quests. His friends, Andy and Chef, came along too. They wanted to make sure the Goonies were safe while they searched for the treasure. That was nice. When Mikey found a skull-shaped key, they knew they were getting close. Guys, look at this, he said. He knew the pirates love skulls. There's Mike's big brother. Right there. They're his friends. But a family of criminals known as the Frigates, heard the Goonies talking about the treasure. They wanted it for themselves. Uh-oh. The Goonies followed the pirate map into a underground tunnel. It all starts here, Mikey announced. After being after beginning their treasure hunt, the Goonies realized the Fronties were behind them. Knowing the Foonies were sure to cause trouble, Trunk went looking for help. Oh, there's the criminals right there. And the Funnies caught him. Mama Fronty put Chunk in a dungeon. A man named Sloth was also locked up with Chunk. Sloth looked a little strange, but Chunk always ready to make was already to make a new friend. My name's Lawrence, Chunk said. Sometimes people call me Chunk. Sloth told Chunk that the Funties wouldn't let him join their game because he looked different. That is why they locked him up. Chunk shared his candy with Sloth, and they quickly became best buddies. Oh, there's Sloth right there. There. I think they're eating a chocolate bar. Yummy. Meanwhile, Mikey put the key he had found earlier into a lock. It set off a booby trap. Big rocks fell down all around them. The Goonies jumped out of the way. They were very brave. But then Brad heard a noise. Listen, he said. It sounded like somebody's down there. He ducked into a cave and looked around. Suddenly, dozens of bats flew out. Bats! Uh-oh, look at all those bats. Ew. The Fronties were catching up to the Goonies as they got closer to the treasure. The Goonies realized that the bad guys were following them when they tried to cross an old log bridge. Whoa! I got a great idea, you guys, Dada told his friends. Slick shoes. Dada pulled a string on his shirt, and little nozzles appeared on his shoes. The nozzles squirted oil all over the bridge. Jake Footy tried to cross it. So did his brother Francis. They slipped. After the Goonies had safely crossed the bridge, they saw a door. and an organ made of bones in front of it. According to the map, someone needed to play a tune by following the instructions perfectly. Andy was scared, but she tried and it worked. The door opened. The Goonies walked through the door and woohoo! They went 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 down a water slide on the other side. It was like fun. The water slide dropped the Goonies into a lagoon. They looked up in shocked. A pirate ship was docked there. It was One-Eyed Willie's ship. The Goonies went inside the boat. Piles of gold and jewelry were everywhere. You know something? Mikey said to Willie Skeleton. You were the first Goonie. Uh-oh. Suddenly, the Frentis showed up, and they were holding pirate swords. Mama Francie wanted the Goonies to jump overboard into the choppy waters below. Walk the plank, she barked. Oh no. I'm just going to save them. Just then, Chuck and Sloth arrived, both wearing pirate hats. They had escaped their prison. Sloth called to the Francis, Hey, you guys! Chunk! Mikey exclaimed. No, it's Captain Chunk. Chunk answered, adjusting his hat. Sloth quickly overpowered the Francis. The Goonies were safe. Yay! But not for long. The cave walls around the lagoon began to rumble and fall apart. The Goonies and Sloth got out just in time. Mikey had taken some jewels from the pirate ship. He gave them to his parents, who were waiting for him on the beach. Now Mikey wouldn't have to move, and neither would his friends. They had saved the town. We don't have to leave the boondocks, Mikey told them, all with a big grin. Oh, look. There's the pirate ship. Sailing into the open water, open sea. No longer trapped in the lagoon, One-Eye Willie's pirate ship drifted out into the ocean and sailed away. The Goonies cheered as they watched it go. Mikey and his friends had been on one incredible adventure. Here they are. We're going to go back to the pirate ship. Well, thanks for reading the Goonies with me, you guys. Bye.